Hey, good morning, guys. Hey, it is Thursday. Um, I forget what the date is. It's April 11th. It's about 4 o'clock in the morning. Um, I'm not able to sleep. Been up for several hours. So when you're in the process of moving, you just continue packing little things here and there to get ready for the movers. But I wanted to also do this video just to kind of give you an insight into what it's like to have multiple neurological issues that that kind of keep your brain kind of out of whack sometimes. So for me, with sleep, so if I fall asleep, say at 11 o'clock at night, if I wake up, say at midnight, my brain tells me that I've slept for 8 hours. So my brain does not allow me to go back to sleep. And before people start suggesting sleeping aids and natural remedies and different things like that, my medical team and I have done all that over the years, and just nothing seems to work. So I would ask that you not fill my comment section with a bunch of different things, because whatever you suggest, I can pretty much tell you that we've tried that, and it's not been successful. And I don't say that to be mean or anything like that. I just know when I say things like that, the first response from many is, well, you need to try this, and you need to do this, and you need to do that. And I mean, I've been doing this for 22 years, so I think we've tried everything there is to try. So I'm not going to show you the house because there's boxes everywhere, and my beautiful bride would not want me showing the house at this point. But yeah, so today is the big moving day. We've been in this house for almost 20 years, and when we moved here from West Palm 20 years ago, we just kind of told each other that at some point we would return to West Palm. We didn't know how that would look. Excuse me one second, I just gotta get something here. We didn't know how that would look, but we just knew that we would eventually make our way back to West Palm. So today's that day, and so the mover should be here between like 7 and 8 this morning, and we're not taking a lot. We're downsizing quite a bit, getting rid of a lot of stuff, getting rid of a lot of furniture. So it shouldn't be that big of a move as far as like heavy stuff, but I just I wanted to just really kind of this April is Parkinson's Awareness Month, and some of the symptoms that I deal with sleep are caused by are caused by the Parkinson's. So I just kind of wanted to give you guys a firsthand account of what life can be like when you're dealing with Parkinson's and several other neurological health issues. And you might ask, you're kind of whispering, Todd. Well, that's kind of my voice these days. It's that's due to the Parkinson's and the myasthenia gravis, that my voice is beginning to get a little weakened. Plus, with everything, with everything off the walls and stuff like that, it echoes. So I don't want to wake Laura up. So I'm even probably whispering more than my voice normally would be, just so don't disturb her. So like I said, it is like 4:10 in my neck of the woods. That's 4:10 in the morning, and so I'm just up. So I just figured, hey, I'm up. So I've done some additional kind of last minute little packing stuff, and I just thought I would do this video. It's crazy because back in the day when I was running, like I would just, on a morning like this, I would just lace up my shoes and I'd just go running for a few hours, and that would that used to be the routine. I'd wake up at whatever time, early in the morning, and I would just go running because it helped, kind of deal with everything that I'm dealing with my health. But there's the running days. The running days are pretty much over. I just don't. It would be very difficult, with the neurological issues the way they are right now. And to be honest with you, what really stopped the running for me was when I got COVID a few years ago and was hospitalized. And after recovering from that, I tried to run again, but my lungs just hurt so bad when I would try to run. And even today, my lungs still, if I do too much, if I try to do too much, my lungs just really kill me. So so even if my neurological issues weren't causing me from being able to run, the COVID lungs would definitely hinder and make it more difficult. But I did a lot of running, and that was part of the journey that God had me on. I was blessed to complete over 350 marathons, and I don't know how many 5Ks, and have other races and stuff. So I'm pretty happy with what I was able to do during that time of running. So I do miss it. I do. When I see my friends, posting things on social media about different runs and stuff like that, there's still a little, wish I could do that, but I just can't put my body through that anymore. And physically, I couldn't do it. So So God's got me doing other things these days. He's got me running a different kind of race these days, a race to hopefully encourage people and, um, pray for people. And so that's kind of the race I look at now. That's the race I'm running. It's not a physical race, um, you know, but it's a race that I'm really enjoying. And, um, you know, so, so just, some people have asked about an update. So I may have shared this before, but I don't always remember what I share and stuff. So where we're at now is, as most of you know, last year I had 70% of my stomach removed because of gastroparesis. Was just causing havoc on my body, and it was either that or going back on a feeding tube. And so we opted for the surgery, and it hasn't went as well as we had hoped. So right now it's very difficult to eat and drink. Most things don't stay in my system for very long. So the only option that we would have right now is to have the 30% of my stomach that's left taken out. Then obviously I would have to go on a feeding tube full time. So, after the doctors shared that information with us, Laura and I prayed about it. We talked about it, and we just both agree that that's just not something that I want to go through. I don't want to do any more surgeries. I don't want to do any more treatments. Now, obviously, I take my medications and stuff like that I need to take, but as far as any other treatments, feeding tube surgeries, we've just decided that's that's just not what we're not gonna do that anymore. After 22 years of walking this journey and going through multiple surgeries and multiple treatments and 3.5 years on a feeding tube, we just feel like my body's had enough of that. So we're just opting not to do any of that anymore. It doesn't mean give it up. I continue to fight, but I'm just not gonna put my body through any of that stuff anymore. And some people that we've shared that with look at that as me giving up, and I try to share with them, it's very easy to say that when you're healthy and you've not had to walk through what Laura and I have had to walk through the last 22 years. But a body can only take so much. Can only take so many times being operated on, poked and prodded, and different machines put in me to kind of keep me going over the years. Body can only take that for so long, and you just get tired of it. And for Laura and I, we would rather just enjoy the time that we have to just live and see new things and experience new things and hang out with family and friends and not worry about a feeding tube or not worry about got to get to treatments or whatever the case may be. So I think most people kind of understand that when I share that with them, you know, but but unfortunately, a lot of people want to walk and dictate your journey for you. And Laura and I have experienced that uh, over the years of people thinking they kind of know what's best for us, and we take, obviously there's family and friends that we have deep relationships with, and we take what they say in, and we process it, we pray about it, but at the end of the day, it has to be Laura and I's decision, and it has to be something that we're both comfortable with. If Laura was not comfortable with the decision that we've made to not do any more surgeries or treatments or anything like that, then obviously I would have to think about doing that. But she knows, she's been with me every step of the way. So she knows what my body's endured over the years. And she knows just how tiring it's been for me. And like I said, I'm not, just because we're choosing not to do any more surgeries or treatments doesn't mean, like I said earlier, doesn't mean that I'm giving up. It just means that that's just not going to be, those things just aren't going to be part of our journey anymore. So, so I'm excited about this move, excited to be back in West Palm where I was born and raised. And I know it's only like 20 something miles from Jupiter, but Laura's going to be much closer to work, like a mile, I think. I'm going to be much closer to my doctors, much closer to the hospital if I need to be in the hospital. So overall, it's just a really good move for us. And, we've always enjoyed downtown West Palm. And we've always kind of wondered what it would be like to live in downtown West Palm. So starting in a few hours, we will experience what that's like. And we're very comfortable. We're very happy and excited, about what God is doing, not just with this move, but just what God is, doing in this journey, and especially just the last few months. We've just really seen God move in mighty ways, not only in our lives, but in the lives of family and friends, and in the lives of people that we don't even know who have reached out to us to share with us how much our story has encouraged them and has helped them walk through their own crazy, beautiful journey. That's always so cool. I would much rather sit and hear somebody else's story than I would to share mine. I think it's just amazing to see how God moves in people's lives, the strength that He gives people, and how so many people are using their own journey to encourage other people. And at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. It's about encouraging people and loving people. And that is what I think God put us on earth for, was to love people, to encourage people, to care for people, to serve people. And I think if we could just get that right, I think so many of the problems that we're facing today would maybe not be quite as bad. So, hey guys, I've been on here for like 20 minutes. So, I don't want to take up any more of your time, but I just wanted to come on and kind of give you an insight and give you an up and close view of what this is my morning most days, of being up between 1 and 2 and just kind of being up for the rest of the day. But it's all good. It's all an opportunity for me to pray for folks, and even for those who check in on me at these crazy times, to be able to pray for them and encourage them. And so just know today that I'm praying for you, praying that God moves in your life in a powerful way, whatever you're facing today. I pray that you would just leave it at the feet of Jesus, and that you would just keep fighting, keep pushing through. I pray that you have a great team around you, people who love you and encourage you and are honest with you, as you walk your journey. So hey guys, I pray you guys have a great day. I pray your day is filled with amazing moments and God's blessings. I'll talk to you soon. God bless.